Welcome back to another video with J. Francis Reviews. I'm very excited about this one. I got a mystery box that costs $60 plus $15 to ship plus taxes, and it's supposed to be $100 plus value in comics. So this one came from Jan Mibla _1. It's still available on eBay right now. It's supposed to be 10 to 15 comics, mostly Marvel and DC. Some indies, but the value is supposed to be there. The rating was about 90%. Hopefully we got our value here based off of the listing. And I'm gonna open these up and take a look and break these all out, see what we got. I've gone through the box. I've kind of broken everything out. I've got indies, I got DC, and I have Marvel. I'm pleased to see that I got mostly Marvel. If you don't know, I mainly collect Marvel. I do collect some indies. I don't really collect DC comics. I do have a couple, but nothing too crazy. So let's start with the indies. So this one is, it says on the back, Folklore, one per store, Boom Studios, near mint cover. So this is one of the variants for this Folklore series. It looks like it's a pretty long-standing series. I've never read it before, haven't heard anything about it, but it's a pretty cool cover. I haven't been able to take a look at really see any of these or anything like that, but it's there. So yeah, that's just something that I saw and thought it was pretty cool. Shadecraft. This is Shadecraft #1. This is the first print. Or sorry, this is not the first print, this is the second printing. This series has been optioned on Netflix, so I anticipate that this book's probably only going to go up in price just once people get familiar with the series. I have heard of this book before, but I think it was just from being on Key Issues. This is Carmen. Some girl basically has like cancer or something like that. Not a bad read by itself, but no value or anything that I can see to it. But who knows? It's pretty cool book nonetheless. This one I couldn't find anything on. I'm pretty sure that this is something that's new from Image Comics. So yeah, Rain Liking Hammers, something like that. But I could find purchasing it basically at cover, but I don't really know anything about it. So something that I'll take a look. Didn't really have much value that I could see. On to the DC. So the first one that we have is Legends of the Dark Knight. This one is Death Metal Legends. So that's pretty cool cover. It's a #1 series. Pretty sure this does have some value to it. I did see that there's a couple of these like Legends series, Legends of the Dark Knight. And this one seems to be like a pretty cool cover. Deceased. I know that this is a pretty popular series, and this is some sort of limited art series because I've got a certificate of authenticity. It's basically 1402 out of 1500, so I thought that was pretty cool. That's gonna probably be worth about a quarter of the $100 value right there. And then this one, you know, even if you're not a DC fan, you can recognize this. This is the issue where Bane broke the Dark Knight. It looks like it's this kind of like half cover thing. There wasn't too many of these in here, but yeah, so this is kind of like a rare variant that you could only get from a LCS. So I'm not exactly sure what the cost is upon filming, but I'll post the cost of this. But I think it's somewhere in between $20 and $25, something like that. So pretty cool. On to the Marvel. So a couple that I have are variants from the Silk series. I do collect the Silk series. It is something that I do read. I do not have this cover. Thought it was pretty cool to look at. Looks to me like a Peach Momoko variant, if I had to guess. But yep, there was a ton of these covers for #1, different variants, and so that was one I didn't have. Another one from the Silk series, but this is #2, rookie variant. Looks like she's playing a little basketball. So yeah, I thought that one was pretty cool as well. Another one I don't have, another variant I don't have. I do have this book, but not that variant cover. Venom, I don't really collect this Venom series, but it looks like it's a Fortnite variant, so number 29. So I'm pretty sure this is last year's model. So pretty cool book. Venom's obviously a good character, pretty popular ever since the movie. And this is a pretty cool cover as well. So this is a Virgin variant of X-Men number 10 from last year. Looks like it might be like a 1 in 25. So pretty sure this one's at least like a $25 book, about 1/4 of the value and price. So pretty cool as well. Ultimate Fantastic Four. I am a fan of this series. I do collect this series as well. I'm pretty sure this is the Motown Comics variant from number 1. So pretty cool. That's something that I definitely don't have in my collection. Star Wars Bounty Hunter number 8. There's a ton of first appearance in this series. Just the series in general is pretty decent. If you're a fan of Star Wars, this is definitely a cool series to collect because you got lots of first appearances, lots of new characters, and who knows what characters are going to be actually put into those shows. And then we have some Amazing Spider-Mans. I do not have any of these currently. Amazing Spider-Man number 4, Beware of the Rising Sun. And then this one is the Sun's Rising Prelude as well. So yeah, so pretty cool books. Definitely a nice different collection of them, and then some collectibles in there. I'm gonna get a grade together and we'll finish off this video.
Okay, we are back with the grading. I've taken a look through all the boxes and everything like that. Look through all the pricing and everything, and I mean it's a very good box in my opinion. So let's just get into the grade. For cost versus value, $60 before shipping and taxes, $75 shipped to the house, but with a total value of about $148. I gave it a cost grade of a 3, so perfect score, pretty good for that. Collectability, every single type, whether you had DC, whether you had Marvel, whether you had Independence, there were all sorts of cool covers, 1 per store variants, really rare type of collectible covers, and then you had, you know, Batman getting his back broke by Bane, which is, you know, something that's super collectible, just an event that everybody knows. The book itself isn't like super rare, but it's still pretty cool. So I gave it a collectability, collectability I gave a 3. For condition, while the books were all bagged and boarded, there were a few books that you could tell had like spine rolls. There was one that did have a fold mark in it. It wasn't like terrible, but some of the books were older. So I gave it a 2. I feel like it's a pretty good grade for what I got. Overall, I mean, they were all individually bagged and boarded, which is awesome. I don't have to go back and do any extra work. And then for correctness or the accuracy of listing, I gave it a 3 as well. So 3 being that it was better than what I expected with all the rare books and collectible pieces and just value that you normally don't see in boxes like this. So from what I could tell, when filming this video, there was only one of these boxes that were sold. I'm probably the only one who's bought one, but I think I'm gonna get another one. So 11 out of 12 overall is a really, really good grade. There was lots of value. I thought it was super cool, and this is the best box so far. No one's got like a perfect grade, but 11 out of 12 is freaking fantastic. But what do you guys think? Did I grade it a little too high? Obviously, I'm pretty excited about it. Thought it was pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think. If this is a box that you would buy, check me out on Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe for our contest that we have. Details are below, and I'll see you in the next one.